you for joining us. This is KTN Mid-Morning. My name is Koi. Now, can you believe that it's already 2013? Now, I still have 2012 hang-ups while and I stated yesterday that resolutions are currently in the cooking pot for a number of us. So don't feel like it's a cliche to make resolutions, because they're very important, as it's a list of what you want to accomplish within the next 365 days. Now, statistics have proven time and time again that written goals are essential to those who wish to become successful in life. Now, speaking of which, this week it's all about getting rid of the toxins that come with the holiday season. So, just what exactly did you ingest this holiday? I'm pretty sure that a majority of you threw caution to the wind and indulged in all sorts of foods that our guest nutritionists have advised against. But with the holiday season, some things are just inevitable, and that includes overeating, and not only overeating, but eating foods which are considered unhealthy if not taken in moderation. Well, to get rid of all that unhealthy byproduct of the holiday season is a procedure that not too many of you are brave enough to do. You tell me if I'm wrong. It's coming up next on Mid-Morning Lifestyle. The interest in colon cleansing is growing due to a number of problems tied to an unhealthy colon.
When you feel bloated, when you feel like you have, you need to go to the toilet and you're not able to go, you're constipated, that's a sign that your colon is not functioning as it should. That's one of the reasons why you should come and see me, because I will help you get rid of what is stuck onto your colon walls, whatever is making your colon sluggish. I'll help you get rid of it with the use of water, pure water. There's nothing added to this water. And it comes flowing out, and we'll be able to see what comes out of your body. We'll be able to know if your problem is not chewing, or if you're eating right, but it's just clogging of the colon. Not obeying your bowels is one of the reasons that makes you constipated. There are people who are going through weight loss process. It doesn't help you if you're eating right and it's just getting stuck in your colon. So it needs to pass very fast, and whatever is absorbed should be absorbed. And for you to help it get absorbed, you should chew your food thoroughly. You see people who fart and it's really stinky, it's because there's too much stuff inside their colons.
Most people are not aware of this procedure and are justifiably concerned towards the safety of the cleansing. Agnes Awar sheds light on this concern.
The process is quite safe because, one, the tube that goes in is it's single use only, so we don't use it twice on a client. Not on the same person, and neither do we use it on another person. It's disposed of immediately. Then secondly, the water is controlled. It doesn't go in at a high pressure that your colon cannot take. Me and my client must communicate. She must let me know how she's feeling during the session, and that will help me know what to do at that moment. Some people feel like they're crampy. There are people who feel like they really have to get to a toilet.
Colonics and enemas are therapies that both involve introducing water into the colon through the rectum in order to cleanse the colon. However, there are a few differences between the two.
The difference between colon hydrotherapy and an enema is the fact that with an enema, it only clears the sigmoid part of your colon. Water is put, just about I'd say about 1 liter or 2 liters of water is put into your colon, and you have to retain it. And on top of that, it has an irritant, so that your colon can get irritated and start moving, and you rush to the toilet and you release. But with this, water goes in gently, goes up to your where the cecum is, where the appendix is, and it comes clearing whatever it finds along its way.
For those of you who constantly postpone going to the loo for one reason or the other, here's what our expert has to say.
Most people don't go to release. We like postponing. And that postponing is what makes the colon retain. We tend to lose the peristaltic movement that helps you push out the matter. You see, a small child will tell you they want to go, and if you delay, they will go. A grown-up will say, I want to go, but naeza ngoja, I can wait. That's a sign that they've already destroyed their colon. They think they're eating healthy, but they're not. As much as you're putting it up, you're not releasing it on the backside properly. You need to, when you eat, about half an hour to an hour later, you need to have an urge, because whatever has gone in should replace something. But if it goes in and just piles up, then you're in trouble.
Those who've suffered episodes of constipation or diarrhea appreciate the benefits of a healthy colon. But what other benefits are there?
I can see some sugar bubbles, huh? A line of sugar bubbles, which is a sign that she likes sweet things. Huh? So she should tell me, do you like sweet things? You do? Yeah, it's quite evident. It's not just the colon itself that benefits, but the whole body. Joint pains tend to disappear. Frequent headaches that you really can't explain where they're coming from, they also disappear. Because the old matter that was in there, that was whatever toxins that were being absorbed back into your system, are being washed out. And now whenever absorption is taking place, it's only the good matter that is being absorbed.
It's no doubt that it's necessary to have a clean colon. However, there are some people who are advised not to go through the colon hydrotherapy process.
For people who just had the surgery of the colon, it's not advisable. For people who have heart conditions, it's not advisable. Heart condition, because during the session you lose some salts, electrolytes. And these electrolytes are very, very important for your heart. And if we washed them out, you'd suffer. It would be very, very easy for you to get a heart attack. We cannot do it if you are epileptic, because if you get an attack when you're on the bed, there are possibilities that the tube will hurt you. Pregnant women in the second trimester, it's okay. But we wouldn't take that risk, because we don't know how delicate your pregnancy is at that moment. Those are some of the people with active hemorrhoids, those that are bleeding, or they're swollen at that moment. Honestly, putting a tube up them is not easy. And even for them, it will be very, very painful.
Each person is unique in the number of sessions they require initially and the frequency in between visits for maintenance.
You should do the first 3 sessions. Then after the first 3 sessions, which are supposed to be done within a week, you can now do a maintenance session. For those who are constipated, seriously constipated, they can do it once every month until their system goes back to normal. Then they don't need to do it anymore. For those who have things like arthritis or they're on constant medication, they need to do it also once a month. If you're doing it just for a detox, then you do it once in 4 to 6 months, just one session. It will be good for you.
So what happens after the process?
We take long to make our system sluggish, so it does not become instantly okay. But according to the advice that we give you after you have finished your sessions, your body starts going back to normal. Then if you continue eating right and start practicing the right bowel movement, going to the toilet, not pushing, just sit. Eventually your colon will do what it's supposed to do. Don't do its work. You're created with everything functioning on its own. But because we try to work for things, they also let us. They take a back seat and they let us work for them.
Now, some of you may be wondering if the process results in foul odor during the session. However, Agnes assures us that it doesn't.
It's not messy, it's not smelly. And we dispose of the tubes immediately after use, so that they can't be used twice. Now that one is a serious constipation, the one where you cannot go. But then there's that one where you go, or sometimes you go and you feel not everything has left my system.
Individuals have different reactions after the procedure. However, the only assured result is that the colon is healthier than it was before.
So she will sit on the toilet for a while and let whatever is remaining inside her colon flow out. Then I'll give her a rehydrant drink to energize her. Like I told you, you lose some salts important salts in your system from your body during the session. And we replace this immediately after. Then you also lose good bacteria, because the water cannot choose this is good, this is bad. we give you the good bacteria to replace what has been washed out of your system. And we also advise you how to eat right so that your body starts functioning as it should.
What does the patient have to say about the procedure?
So after the therapy, she told me that I just go and sit in the toilet, and I just thought, you know, she's just saying it, but it's actually true. I just sat and I didn't have to do anything. I just went to the toilet and I feel refreshed and relaxed. And so good.
With advanced technologies, we now have several methods to clean out the colon. However, there is no single remedy which can effectively and completely improve colon health. With complementary treatments such as colon hydrotherapy, exercise, stress management, and of course a healthier diet, the colon will be able to function as it was intended to. It's not the most fun thing to talk about, but regular colon cleansing is important when it comes to your overall health and wellness. Now, there's several benefits to a colon cleanse, as Agnes of the Healthline Spa told us. It not only helps us to remove toxins from bodies, but you can also absorb nutrients better, remove waste easily, and it leaves you feeling more energized since you will not feel dragged down by the toxins in your body. So if you're up to it, get those holiday toxins out through a colonic. Send us your views and your comments to midmorning@standardmedia.co.ke. Also, comment on the discussions posted on KTN Midmorning on Facebook, and don't forget to like our page as well. It's been a pleasure. I have been your host, Koi, and I'll see you tomorrow.